Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's spicy question comes from one of our curious viewers, totally not your ex. Thanks for the awesome suggestion. You asked, why does XOXO mean hugs and kisses? If you've ever ended a text with XOXO and wondered why you're suddenly handing out emotional affection like it's a clearance sale at the feeling store, don't worry, we've got you. Today, we're diving into the strange, sweet, and slightly confusing history of how two innocent letters, an X and an O, became the universal shorthand for smooches and snuggles. So grab a cozy blanket, text your mom XOXO, and stick around because we're decoding the surprisingly ancient and unexpectedly funny story behind this lovable little combo right here on Explaining Everything. First up, the X, that little crisscross that's been sneaking into your messages like a clingy ex with emotional baggage. So, why does X mean kiss? Believe it or not, it goes way back, like medieval times back, like knights in shining armor who haven't showered in 17 days kind of back. During the Middle Ages, a lot of people couldn't read. In fact, if you could read back then, you were either in the clergy or a wizard. So instead of signing their name, most folks used an X. Not because they were trying to be cute, but because X stood for the cross. Yeah, like Jesus level cross. It symbolized faith, honesty, and devotion. And after writing the X, people would kiss it, literally kiss the parchment, to show sincerity. Boom! The original kiss emoji. It was basically the ancient version of I'm being super serious, pinky promise, Scout's honor, except with way more plague. Over time, the whole kissing the X part faded out because people realized licking public scrolls was gross. But the meaning stuck around. So now, every time you send an X in a message, you're participating in centuries of post-illiteracy affection. Congrats, you're historically romantic, or historically contagious, depending on who's reading your texts. Okay, so if X is a kiss, what in the powdered wig world is the O? The O means hug. But unlike the X, its origin is a little fuzzier, kind of like trying to remember your Netflix password after logging out. One theory, Jewish immigrants in North America were trying to avoid the Christian symbolism of the X when signing documents, so they started using a circle, or O, instead. No kissing parchment required, which honestly feels like a better health plan. Another theory? The O kind of looks like two arms wrapping around something. Like picture it, you're hugging someone, your arms form a circle. Boom. O for oh my God, stop squeezing me so hard, Susan. Over time, the O came to symbolize a warm embrace. It's kind of like how you write LOL, but haven't actually laughed since 2014. It's symbolic. O doesn't mean your body is literally shaped like a Cheerio. It just gives hug energy. So now we've got X equals kisses, O equals hugs. But why did we combine them? Because apparently, humans are emotionally needy creatures who don't want to choose just one kind of affection. So, how did XOXO become the affectionate combo meal of texting? Probably because saying kisses and hugs, or hugs and kisses, in writing started sounding like a Hallmark card, got too comfortable. XOXO became the cute, shorthand version that saved time and made you look like you had emotional depth without actually having to write it out? And why do we say XOXO and not OXOX or XXOO? No one really knows, but maybe kisses just feel more urgent than hugs. Like kisses first, then we cuddle. Priorities. It's like saying, here's some passion and a snuggle to go. Plus, it just sounds better. Try saying OXOX out loud. You sound like a malfunctioning robot at a group therapy session. XOXO flows, has rhythm, even looks symmetrical if you're squinting hard enough. So, how did this whole thing blow up into the global symbol for affection? Blame letters, and not the alphabet, like actual letters. People in the early 20th century would end personal letters with XOXO to show warmth and friendship, especially in wartime correspondence. It was like sending good vibes through the postal service. Hope this finds you well. Also, pretend I just smooched and squeezed you. As phones and then texting came into play, people just started tossing it into messages. It was shorter than writing "Love, Kevin," and way less awkward than signing off with "Sincerely yours" in lip and limb contact. Now, it's everywhere. Emails, DMs, that one aunt who puts XOXO in every birthday card like she's starring in Gossip Girl, Suburban Edition. And of course, Hollywood made it worse. Thanks, Gossip Girl. No, seriously, you know you love me. XOXO. That show basically turned it into a flirt signal for teenagers trying to be mysterious in 2008. So next time you type XOXO, just remember, you're invoking ancient traditions, wartime love letters, immigrant history, and probably a little bit of high school drama. It's like affection's version of a cultural casserole, made of historical leftovers, but somehow still sweet. And if anyone asks what XOXO stands for, just say, oh, it's short for extremely overwhelming xenial osculatory operations, and then disappear into the fog. If you enjoyed this video, or if you now feel the urge to text your ex something a little bit spicy, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.